Yo guys, Neb here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how many points you guys are going to need to qualify for FNCS. This video also contains lots of helpful tips that are going to help you guys pop off in the tournament as well as qualify, so stay tuned for all of that, and yeah, let's get into the video. So on behalf of preparing for FNCS, once you guys have found your landing spot for the tournament, make sure you have everything planned out throughout your game. I guarantee that almost 100% of the people who do qualify through to round 2 and 3 and so on will have a game plan. The game plan just consists of where you rotate to depending on each zone, where you get your metal, where you fish, where you get certain pieces of loot that are going to help you win the game. The great thing about a game plan is that it minimizes RNG because you're always going to be in the same spot roughly in every single game, meaning that you're going to be more used to fighting and just playing in that area than your opponents. Now with all of that covered, let's just go over some quick things that you guys are going to want to have on your rotations. So from watching pro gameplay in like cash cups and stuff, I've come to the conclusion that on your rotation, you're going to want to have things like floppers, peppers, harpoon gun, an area where you can sort of set a bounty and upgrade, as well as a place with mechanical pieces. In my opinion, you should try to split that between your trio. For example, the IGL trying to lead with the peppers, the support player with the harpoon trying to get those refreshes, pulling the mats towards the team, and say the fragger with the better shotgun, maybe from mechanical pieces and upgrading. So before I get into the point system, I'm about to give you some of the best advice that I've ever given, and it's definitely without a doubt going to turn your trio into an absolute powerhouse if you do what I say. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go onto your browser and type up War Legends. You're then going to click on it, and then you're going to go to the play bar at the top. Make sure you've got the WLS client installed in the top right corner where it has the green tick, and then you'll see all of the tournaments here. You can go onto the trio ones, and then you can just simply register and then add your teammates like I do here. And then as you can see again in the top right, you can see a Discord server that you're going to want to join, and that will basically be where all the codes are released along with the streamer. These third-party tournaments run really frequently, and I strongly recommend you guys to use them because it's definitely going to help you guys to prepare for this tournament and gain a little bit more tournament experience. At this moment in time, most of the War Legend tournaments actually run over the FNCS point system. What this means is that you're going to be able to set you and your trio some realistic targets going into the tournament. Also, these tournaments are really stacked, just like FNCS, so that's another reason for you guys to play these tournaments. Anyway, now let's get on to the part of the video where I show you how many points you're going to need to qualify onto round 2 as well as the point system. Right, so if we go into the compete tab, as you can see here, we have FNCS qualifier 1 in 2 days. So that means it's going to be on the April 22nd, and then we have 3 qualifiers, and then those qualifiers lead on to the semi-finals, the reboot round, and then obviously their finals. If we look at the qualifiers, we see that a point system consists of exactly the same points as the last FNCS, meaning you can expect the points to qualify for these upper rounds to be exactly the same, or if not slightly different to last season's. So as you can see here, you're going to be in Champion League to play this event. If you're not in Champs, then I recommend you watch my other video on how to get there just before FNCS. The qualifier occurs across 4 rounds, round 1 being the top 1,500 trios qualifying through in EU. If you see your own region here, just feel free to read away. Then, of course, for round 3, it's going to be top 250 trios in, of course, EU, read away if you are, of course, on another region. And then you're going to have to place top 33 trios to qualify onto the finals. So, now if we go on to FNCS semi-finals, we'll see the point system is completely different, with 2 extra points for top 10, 3 for top 17, 5 for top 24, 2 for each elimination, obviously, because that makes sense as everybody's obviously a lot better. Then we have 1 point all the way up to top 4, and then top 3 being 2, 2, and then 4 for the win. FNCS reboot round this season is looking slightly different, however, with only 10 points for the win, meaning that if you get a single win, then you're guaranteed a spot in the finals. So now looking at the point system for the finals, we have top 17, all 1 point, all the way up to top 3, which is 6, 5, and 5, meaning that if you get that top 3 placement, you're almost guaranteed to place really high in this tournament. Also, you have 2 points in elimination, which is really huge as well. So looking back on the previous FNCS, you can see that it's going to be around 138 points to qualify out of round 1, and this was on Europe, so you can imagine that it would be slightly lower on other regions, judging from previous tournaments. So guys, if this video did help you in any way, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching the video.
Coming in, yeah, flex, I just wanna win, yeah.